Hey, this is Monty with Build Brothers, starting my digital inspection for a realtor, and today we're inspecting a flat concrete tile roof in the Carmel Mountain Ranch area. Right away, I want to point out that there are signs of termite damage underneath the eaves, which is something that should be addressed to prevent further damage in the future. The eaves consist of, we have the fascia board, we have the rafter tails, and then we have the starter boards. And you can see along this rafter tail, there is some damage. So it looks like termites have been munching away at that. Do have some on this corner as well. And we also have another spot right on that rafter tail. We like to start underneath the eaves just to get a general idea of the wood condition and any wood that will need to be addressed in the future. Now, this house was built in 1988, and the roof looks like it has been replaced at some point fairly recently. Signs that we look out for are the drip edge along the perimeter. Drip edge is that metal flashing that goes along the fascia and allows for that water to freely flow off anytime it rains, so it doesn't soak into that wood. And although it's hidden behind this gutter system, it is there, but you won't be able to see it. It's actually white, so it blends in very good. And we do have a gutter guard on this as well. So right off the bat, I'm seeing quite a few areas where the tiles are cracked or broken. You can see this is starting to chip on the corner, and this one is completely broken in half. And with this particular style of concrete tile, it's very common to see chips or fractures. And there's also many tiles that have been already repaired, so we can see those right there. All right. Moving on, I'm gonna be very careful here. Okay, so I want to go right to the valley metal, and again, you can see all the repairs that have been done on that tile. So these are kind of scattered throughout, but the valleys along the valley metal appear to be evenly spaced, and the sealant on most of the penetrations appear to be intact as well. Although I did see a couple with broken seals. There was one right over here, and then looks like a heat vent on the other side had a broken seal as well. This roof also has solar installed with updated integrated flash mounts, and it has sun power racking. And these appear to have been installed properly, so that looks really good. Okay. Also want to point out, again, the amount of cracked tiles on this. You can see that that rake cap is completely split in half. We have another tile over there. That corner is completely chipped. So you can see why this tile is very sensitive. So that is the penetration that has the broken seal. And looking at the underlayment, because this is always going to be the most important part of the roof, it still appears to be in fairly good condition, which is encouraging. It does have that gritty texture that we look for in fresh underlayment, and doesn't appear to have too much damage. We do have a little bit of debris, but you know, that's normal. And this tile was actually already slipped a little bit, so I'll go ahead and put that back after. We do have exhaust ventilation on this roof. We have the dormer vents. Normally when we replace a roof, we're gonna use those low profile O'Higgins, but dormers will do just fine. Again, we have more evidence of broken tiles. You can see the sealant is starting to give way around this heat vent. This, I'm not sure what's going on here. It almost looks like the mortar fell apart, and this caved in on itself for that ridge. Again, we have another slip tile. Just pulled this down a little bit just to take a look at that underlayment. And yes, it does appear to be updated. We have plastic washers, and We do have a little bit of wear and tear on this roof, but again, that's going to be normal. Nothing too concerning. And looking at the mortar on these ridge tiles, these are starting to break. This one is actually completely open. So definitely a vulnerable spot that'll need to be addressed. Overall, while the roof does show some wear and tear, it still has more life left in it. So my recommendation would be to move forward with a tile roof tune-up. This would include replacing all the broken tiles that we see scattered throughout, resealing the penetrations, and addressing, you know, any debris that we find. And this will definitely help prolong the roof's life expectancy. And that skylight as well appears to be in good condition, so no concerns there. But yeah, I will get this out. Thank you.